Hello everyone, and welcome back to Celestial Symphony. It all started in 1947. At the same time the tensions between the US and Soviet Union began, a pilot of the US Air Force announced that he'd seen a flying object in the skies of the country. An object that has strange characteristics, and it disappeared at an unprecedented speed. The term UFO, as a summary of the English phrase Unidentified Flying Object, became common since that time. This issue created a wave of commotion among different communities. Accordingly, the market of Hollywood films flourished with hypotheses such as the existence of flying saucers and aliens. So practically, the first media controversies about flying objects go back decades. However, a few years ago, the Pentagon officially confirmed the authenticity of the published images, and the story took a new shape. The US Department of Defense has officially released the videos and images taken by the pilots and forces of this ministry to prove that the original images are not fake. In recent days, a meeting of the United States and America Congress was held in this regard, and once again, UFO and its peripherals were discussed. But what are UFOs? Why is this issue raised again? Why has the importance of these phenomena reached such a level that the US House of Representatives is holding a meeting about it? Do aliens exist? Have humans ever been able to communicate with them? These are just some of the questions that you'll get answers to in this video. So be sure to stay with us till the end to find out the answers to these questions once and for all. And if you end up enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Well, not one person, but with 3 US Army veterans taking the witness stand at a congregational hearing on UFOs, we can expect some shocking revelations about one of the world's greatest mysteries. One of these 3 people, David Faber, who is a US Navy aviator veteran, witnessed a flying object whose presence was recorded by the camera over the Pacific Ocean in 2004. He said that the technology he witnessed nearly 20 years ago is far superior to what the United States is even looking to develop in the next decade. Jerash, who was another witness at this hearing, had previously claimed that the US had inhuman spaceships, repeating this under oath during the congregational hearing. And when asked whether the spacecraft had a pilot or not, he claimed that some non-human biological materials were also discovered. Jerash went so far as to claim that the US government had this knowledge since the 1930s, but chose not to diverge further details during this public hearing. We should also mention that earlier this month, an Italian researcher made a similar claim to Jerash that a flying saucer crashed in his country during the reign of Benito Mussolini about 100 years ago, and that the United States now owns the spacecraft. However, during this hearing, Jerash refused to provide specific information about the whereabouts of these biological materials or alien technologies. However, he stressed that these statements about their origin were based on reports from people who were directly involved in government programs and were still actively working on them to this day. This was an incident that generally happened in the meeting of the American Congress and caused a lot of noise in the whole world about the existence of aliens and our relationship with them. But let's go together to see in more detail what other evidence other than this meeting points to the existence of extraterrestrial beings. The question of whether or not extraterrestrial life exists beyond Earth has been a fascinating and speculative topic for centuries. The idea of intelligent beings living on distant planets, which are usually referred to as aliens, has captivated the human imagination and inspired numerous scientific researches and a multitude of science fiction works. While the existence of aliens is still a matter of debate, there is a lot of evidence to show that we are not alone in this universe. The first topic we want to mention and talk about is the language that nature is organized according to, and that is the language of mathematics. Mathematics has done amazing things to predict and prove things for us. Drake's equation. Formulated by Dr. Frank Drake in 1961, the Drake equation is a mathematical equation used to estimate the number of extraterrestrial civilizations in our galaxy that be able to communicate. It takes into account factors such as the rate of star formation, the number of planets that can potentially support life, and the likelihood of life evolving on these planets. While the exact values of the equation are unknown, its application leads to the conclusion that the Milky Way alone can host a significant number of intelligent civilizations, making the existence of aliens statistically plausible. Fermi's paradox. Fermi's paradox is another thought-provoking aspect of the extraterrestrial life debate. Named after physicist Enrico Fermi, this paradox raises the question of why, if there are so many potentially habitable planets in this universe, we have yet to detect any signs of intelligent alien civilizations. Some possible explanations for this paradox include the vastness of space and the limitations of their technology to detect alien signals. On the other hand, advanced civilizations may destroy themselves or hide themselves from our view. Regardless, Fermi's paradox encourages scientists to continue searching for evidence of alien life. Extraterrestrial discoveries. In recent decades, significant progress has been made in the discovery of exoplanets, which are planets that orbit the stars outside of the solar system. The Kepler and TESS space telescope, among others, have identified thousands of exoplanets, some of which are located in their star's habitable zone, a region where conditions may be suitable for liquid water. The existence of potentially habitable exoplanets suggests that the building blocks of life may be more common in the universe than previously thought, raising the possibility of alien life forms. Seeing and encountering UFOs. While many UFOs have been discovered or explained as natural phenomena or man-made objects, it should also be noted that a significant number remain unexplained. These observations, along with eyewitness accounts of alleged extraterrestrial encounters, add to the evidence for the existence of extraterrestrials. Although these reports should be treated with skepticism, they highlight the need for continued research into potential alien phenomena. SETI efforts. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, is an ongoing scientific effort focused on discovering signals or other evidence of intelligent life beyond Earth. Several radio telescopes, including the Allen Telescope Array and the Green Bank Telescope, are actively searching for anomalous signals that might indicate extraterrestrial communication. While no definitive evidence has been found to date, the persistence and methodology of SETI demonstrates the scientific community's commitment to exploring the possibility of alien life. Evidence from the past. The search for extraterrestrial life is not just a recent endeavor. Throughout history, different civilizations and cultures have left interesting clues that indicate the existence of intelligent beings beyond our planet. While the evidence may not be conclusive, it is thought-provoking and raises questions about the possibility of ancient encounters with beings from other worlds. Now let's examine some historical evidence. Antiques and cave paintings. Archaeologists have discovered ancient artifacts and cave paintings that appear to depict humanoid figures in strange clothing and hats, often accompanied by mysterious flying objects in the sky. For example, the famous Tassili Najir cave paintings in Algeria show strange figures that some interpret as astronauts or extraterrestrials. Similarly, ancient pottery and carvings from cultures such as the Sumerians and Egyptians contain depictions of winged beings or godlike figures that bear an uncanny resemblance to what modern society imagines as aliens. Nazca lines and terrestrial geoglyphs. The mysterious Nazca lines in Peru are huge geoglyphs carved into the desert floor, forming various shapes, animals, and humanoid figures that can only be seen from the air. The purpose of these lines is still a matter of debate, but some theorists suggest that they could be messages or markers for extraterrestrial visitors. Additionally, similar large-scale earthworks such as the Great Pyramids of Giza or Stonehenge continue to fascinate researchers and generate speculation about their potential connection with ancient visitors from other worlds. While definitive proof of extraterrestrial life is still elusive, there is compelling evidence that supports the possibility of aliens. The Dirac equation shows the possibility of existence of other intelligent civilizations in our galaxy, and the discovery of exoplanets points to the potential abundance of habitable environments. Fermi's paradox challenges us to evaluate the understanding of the world and our place in it. Although UFO sightings and encounters should be treated critically, they remind us that we cannot completely ignore the possibility of alien life. SETI efforts and other scientific initiatives underscore the ongoing search for answers to one of humanity's most profound questions. Are we alone in the universe? As we continue to explore and expand our knowledge of the cosmos, the evidence of the existence of aliens becomes clearer to us and changes our understanding of life and the world around us. And that's going to bring us to the end of the video. And make sure to tell us in the comments, do you think extraterrestrial life exists? And don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. We want to thank you so much for watching. This has been Celestial Symphony. We'll see you in the next video.